We've got some spoilers about The Mandalorian Season 2. Of all the Star Wars fought last year, The Mandalorian was easily the best. The Disney Plus series won over fans through its combination of samurai storytelling, Western action, and that adorable baby Yoda. And with over half a year to go until the show's second season, well, we can't help ourselves but eat any little morsel of information. I mean, we can only watch the 7th season of The Clone Wars so much in the meantime. Luckily for us, or maybe not so lucky if you're already having trouble waiting, new details have emerged that have fans downright stoked for what lies in store. So let's share all that good news right now after this spoiler warning. Folks, if you don't want to know anything about The Mandalorian sophomore season, tune out now, melt down your armor, and walk off into that good night. But if you're staying, throw us a like and a subscribe, because each like and subscribe keeps the child alive for one more episode. I'm sorry, I don't make the rules. Now, this Season 2 reveal comes courtesy of the cool cats over at comicbook.com, who had some choice quotes from Giancarlo Esposito, who plays Moff Gideon. You might remember him wielding that dark saber. He teased out that we're gonna have some major epic lightsaber action coming our way as well. While at Fan Expo Vancouver earlier this month, the Breaking Bad alum had quite a bit to say about the upcoming season, specifically that he, as Moff Gideon, had quite a bit of time on his hands with the lightsaber known as the Darksaber during the second season's production. He said, "The prop guys are wondering about me because I was in a bit of a commotion and a bit of a struggle with someone else, which I'm hoping you'll enjoy when you see it." He went on to say, major, epic lightsaber action happening on this show. And I should mention that I'm the only character in this first season who is able to be honored with having that lightsaber, so it feels wonderful. Major, epic lightsaber action, you say? And the fact that there was a bit of a struggle between you and someone else? Yeah. That sounds pretty up our alley. Now, of course, that lightsaber he's referring to is the Darksaber, as we've mentioned. We saw Moff Gideon wielding this iconic Mandalorian weapon in the final moments of the Season 1 finale. The Darksaber, a legendary weapon, has been wielded by several Mandalorian characters over the years across the Clone Wars and the Rebels animated series, including, but not limited to, Pre Vizsla, Sabine Wren, and Bo-Katan. Now, the fact that Moff Gideon, one of the seeming architects of the Purge of Mandalore, now has it in his mid-Gideons probably means he's going to have even more beef with the Mandalorian Din Djarin specifically, and the remaining Mandalorians as a whole. However, when Esposito was pressed on who he might be fighting with the Darksaber, whether it's the Mandalorian wielding a lightsaber of his very own, or even the child, better known by true fans as the wee baby Yoda, he dismissed that last one on its face, saying, "Well, no way. It ain't gonna happen, baby. Anything is possible, and you keep watching." Because although the baby has some incredible power without having to wield the Darksaber, I think the baby's so curious about what this is. So you'll be enthused and inspired when you see the scene I'm referring to in Season 2, which is to come in October. Keep watching. Which, to us, sounds like we're gonna see a moment when the child lifts the Darksaber using the Force. Either way, this guy knows how to tease something, because I can't wait. What time is it? It's not October o'clock. Kill me now. We were hoping to see more of the Darksaber in Season 2, and this definitely confirms that's going to happen. Now, since we know that Gideon isn't going to be dueling the child with a lightsaber, who's he actually going to be fighting? Well, the most obvious candidate is the titular Mandalorian himself, Din Djarin. However, could there be someone else? Now, obviously, these are all pure speculation, but as the Mando searches for the child's people, perhaps they could come across a Jedi who somehow avoided the Purge, maybe lurking in some Jedi ruins, and that person has to help them fight off Moff Gideon. That'd be pretty tight. Or maybe we get some bad guy on bad guy action with one of Darth Vader's Inquisitors. I'd be down for that. Or it could be something as simple as Gideon fighting Din Djarin and other Mandalorians who don't have lightsabers, but maybe like electro staffs or some other sort of lightsaber blocking weapon. A vibroblade, perhaps? After watching the Covert go full Commandalorian last season, we are 100% ready to see this. But whatever the case may be, Esposito telling us to keep watching? Buddy, I don't think that's gonna be a problem. We're just gonna have to wait and see what happens when The Mandalorian Season 2 drops on Disney Plus in October. But folks, what do you think? Are you excited for more lightsaber on Darksaber action? What do you hope to see in The Mandalorian Season 2? And will we finally get a name for the child?
Yes.
Let's discuss. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed what you saw, why not give us a like and subscribe? And if you want to get notified every time we go live with a new show or drop a new video or say the wee baby Yoda, feel free to mash that little bell. That way you can be up to date on all the latest theories, news, and rumors in the pop culture world.